in the reserve grade and the under-21s. South Sydney 16, Cronulla 4 in the under-21s. Reserve grades, South Sydney got a bit of a bath. Cronulla 20, South 5. Here we go.
Sean Watson gets us underway. Deep down to the in goal for Jura to bring it back for Souths. Solid forward pack still in for Cronulla tonight. That's where they'll be hoping to settle this play down, take control in the first half if they can. Fennick. The first of many runs one would expect from dummy half. Chisholm. And it's been a big week for Mario Fennick, named as the skipper of the President's 13 to meet the Great Britain tourists. Still that long-held hope of his to finally wear the green and gold one day.
Well, that's a start towards it, but he's got to understand that he's the captain of the side and he's got to set an example. There can be no garbage.
And also leading the way tonight, he's going to have to. Porter charging at the defence, head down. Still just short of halfway. And the last tackle for Cronulla now for Miller. He's their master with the kicking from open play, driving on this occasion deep into the quarter line of South Sydney.
Yes, a great kick by Gavin Miller. He was put under pressure there too. He had to make an instant decision on what sort of kick it was going to be. He made the instant decision. It was a low trajectory kick that made a lot of ground. It's a real good kick.
He fed by Blake. Fumble knocked back by Coleman. Jura in a dummy half. Cronulla swarming in 2s and 3s in the opening minutes. Dummy run there from Les Davidson. Really didn't fool anybody. He was far too early.
Which could have led to a penalty against him. He interfered with a Cronulla player.
Well, a fumble in the tackle here. Cronulla coming up with possession. 10 metres out and on the attack. Good quick turnaround for the Sharks. Hatch. Play restarts to 6 tackles. Touch there. Harris. Dan Staines. Away it comes for Wheeler. 5 metres out now, Cronulla. Desperate defence for South Sydney. Staines again. Let's look for Gavin Miller. Let's look to see what he can lay on. Trying to pick up a wide runner, he does in Magor. Just flat. Running from dummy half was Miller. Again, it's Gavin Miller. Calling the run around from Bishop. Dummy's back straight up the middle for Wheeler. Eddie Ward says the pass was forward though, and he'll bring it back for the scrum 5 metres out.
Yes, it's between Bishop and Gavin Miller. The holding up of the pass there, and that one there must have been the one that he ruled forward.
Well, certainly looked fine in the replay. Blake defeated, he won't have to. Penalty straight away from Eddie Ward against the front row. Porter with plenty to say there. Ellison to look for touch. Pointed to about 27 metres out from his own line. Again, Davidson went without it. David Hosking to play it. Again, South go without the ball, so plenty of mistakes early from them as far as handling is concerned. Touch judge in. Les Davidson, the man being called out. This might be for what you said, Rex. He continually keeps going without the ball, but he takes a Cronulla player out of play.
Yeah, he's been obviously used as a decoy in the early part of the game. They're going to run him hard at the opposition, but not receiving the ball, hopefully getting a penalty. But in the meantime, he's taken a Cronulla player out of the play twice.
Well, it's been a fairly uncertain start by South Sydney, hasn't it? Their handling's left a lot to be desired. They won't want to turn over possession to a side like Cronulla, otherwise they'll be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as the Sharks now spin it wide. Magor up and running as he played it forward, and he gets the penalty too.
On the replay, you'll see McGaw clambers to his feet. He hasn't got a marker in front. He does get to play it, and he's been awarded the penalty because the guy had hold of his left foot at the back.
So an opportunity for Cronulla to put points on the board. They've been putting South Sydney under pressure right from the start. As Sean Watson prepares for this penalty shot. Mario Fennick, who we've talked about already tonight, won't be too pleased with his side's performance in the first 5 minutes or so.
No, they've been very unsteady. The handling in the forwards has been pretty ordinary.
So Sean Watson is about 32 metres out and about 14 metres in from touch. On a bitterly cold night here at the stadium. If you're watching at home in front of the heater, good luck to you. But there is quite a few people have turned up as Watson hits his one and hits the upright back into the field of play. Very unlucky kick for Watson. Picked up by Ellison, just a couple of metres out from the South Sydney line. So the Sharks have been a little unlucky on 2 counts, maybe a little unlucky to have a pass rule forward when they were pressing the line.
And that's got Davidson the penalty that he deserves, because that's the 3rd time he's interfered with a Cronulla player not carrying the football. Watch the crisscross here on the replay. You'll see what he was penalised for. Now watch him. There's Fennick running, and there is right in front of him, taking the defence out of the play, was Davidson. Now that's a stupid ploy they've used, and it could well cost them the game.
Well, this has given Watson yet another shot at goal, and certainly a much easier kick than the one he had before. But Davidson has been out of action for a week or two. He was in pretty ordinary form prior to that, and his inclusion in the side tonight is expected to add a lot of thrust and power to the South Sydney side. So far it's only earned a penalty. And Cronulla, without that man there, Andrew Eddinghausen, who took a very heavy knock in the Test match Tuesday night, but as well as that, hurt his leg, which has kept him out of the game tonight. So Watson, almost successful with his first shot. This is a much easier one for him. Makes no mistake, and the Sharks take an early lead at the football stadium. They lead South Sydney 2 points to nothing. Friday night football.
Maven in a dummy half. South starting to string a few passes together now. Davidson out the back for Fennick. Kept alive by Coleman now. Jura. Maven. 40 metres out from the Sharks line. Fennick. Look for support. He lost that ball in the tackle. It went back. 6 more tackles, says Eddie Ward. Blake sights an opening right up the middle. Incredible pace. He'll score. They won't stop him. Absolute brilliance. He sighted the gap, went for it, and forget all about it, Cronulla. He was gone.
Yes, well, this bloke, let me tell you, I've mentioned many times about watching him training down at a place called Graham's Reserve at Manly. That's exactly what he does down there. He runs up to jogs up to a football he's got as a marker, and then sprints away from it, does an in and away. And that's exactly what he did there. And talk about somebody getting the benefit of training or practicing as he kind of played. Look at this. There he goes with a big step away to the left, and just the incredible pace of him. He's just left them for dead. That's Phil Blake. You're looking at a superstar footballer at the moment who's probably on the market at well over 100 grand in a lot of people's... And Manly let him go. God spare me days. What am I talking about? So there it is. That's as beautiful a solo run as you'd ever hope to see. Just beautiful.
23 years of age and a try score of 13. 4-pointers for South Sydney in 1988. Another man in the President's 13 next week against Great Britain. Great season for him so far.
Yeah, what a good side Arthursson's come up with too.
And he's done the right thing by his goal kicker. Right under the black dot. Ellison adds the extras. Great comeback. The answer from South Sydney. 6-2 over Cronulla. Blake. Andrews takes it from the lock forward roll. Ellison. Fennick finds Chisholm. And again, plenty of defenders there from Cronulla. Coleman. Switch of play now for Ellison. He's lost it. So they've offered Cronulla yet another chance now. South Sydney getting a replacement warmed up on the sideline, Darren Maroon. Miller. Again looking for runners quickly to his feet. Taking a leap out of the South Sydney book. Harris pushing off defenders down into the quarter line. Bishop. Miller. They go wide to Speechley. Well, orthodox passes. They're not difficult ones that are being put down tonight. As we've seen Maroon on for David Hoskins, Bill, is it?
Yes, Darren Maroon in 27 for David Hosking.
There he is, the big front rower leaving the field. Some amazing passes being put down. The Ward wants this one to be fed again. Telling the front row to take their mark. Blake for Jura. Taken by Docking. Very sloppy display from both sides, really, in the handling department. Roberts just having him going ahead, strongly into Cronulla territory. Blake. Coleman, dummies, goes back up the middle. The defence had moved up and kept their line, so there was nowhere for him to go. Maroon with his first touch of the ball. And now the last tackle for Souths. Switch of play. Blake, the little chip that we were talking about, just couldn't get the bounce to come his way.
Yes, there it was, the quite famous little chip and run that he's made his own brand of attack. Didn't come off that time. It may well do before the end of the match. He seems to be looking for number 2.
Watson. Wrestling with defenders about 40 metres out. Hatch. Down the blind side. Well, again, it will be Watson to play the ball. Out they go through Bishop and Wheeler. Strong defence from Davidson. Miller changing the point of attack, and with the kick, he was taken after he kicked the ball. Eddie Ward's going to act on it, in fact. The penalty has come for Cronulla.
Yes, see it here again. Here's Miller just about to kick. He's kicked, and then you get Maroon coming into him, backing into him.
Well, in fact, he's been set off. I think that was clearly shown in the replay, the elbow, Rex. He's been sent from the field, Maroon.
It's a salutary lesson to him. He had his back turned to it. Watch it again. Now watch, does the arm, the elbow come in contact with Gavin Miller? That's one of the reasons that, yes, it does with a vengeance. And he deserves everything he gets. Now George Piggins will be down there complaining probably about the fact that he's been left a man short. And South Sydney may well lose the match as a result of that, but that really is unpardonable.
Chisholm. Now Finnick. And straight up the middle, Mario. Cronulla are starting to look a little ordinary as Davidson, standing a couple of passes wide of the ruck, takes it almost up to the corner line. Down the blind side goes Bruce Longbottom. South Sydney get the penalty.
Apparently not standing directly in front of him was the reason. He goes away on his run. He's tackled over here and gets up and plays the ball quickly. They're all lying down at the side. And he claimed that Docking wasn't the marker, that he was too far back.
So a kick for Ellison. It's certainly an acute angle for him. He's about 21 metres out. He's been successful with his only shot, but he's about, I guess, 2 or 3 metres in from touch. Now Ellison from out wide puts it in the air, but it's to the side of the post. So no change to that scoreline. And we've got it 6 points to do. South Sydney over Cronulla. A mix up here.
We're tackling very well. They've had 3 tackles, Cronulla, and not made any ground at all. 4, and they've made a yard.
Michael Porter playing it. South Sydney moving up pretty quickly and bustling this Cronulla side with the football. Staines. Miller. Last tackle single now for Cronulla. Back for Watson. Charged down by Coleman. That's a try.
No argument.
No question in the world. Craig Coleman, all smiles. He was on the spot. A dead set charge down, regathered, and they scored a try.
Oh yes, and how sweet it was to him too. Back goes the ball to Sean Watson. The ricochet off the hands, the rebound off the hands of Coleman. No knock on, according to the rule book, and scored directly underneath the black dot, which is the place to score them. There it was, a classic rebound. You see the referee waving his arms there in acknowledgement of that fact, and over he goes. That is a really good try, a real good try.
25 years of age, Craig Coleman. I think he's another one of the South Sydney players whose contract expires at the end of the season. A change in the Cronulla side, Bill.
David Harris is off and John O'Connor in 17's on.
O'Connor for Harris, and Ellison attempting the extras. And makes no mistake, and South Sydney skip away despite their one-man short. 12-2, South over Cronulla. Magore trying to wrestle himself free. Check the scrums and penalties. Well, 11-10 South shade Cronulla in the penalty department, and again the same situation in the scrums. Here's O'Connor. A pass that was very close to being off the ground, but it was good stuff. Davies now. And Gavin Miller. The pass along the ground, scooped up. Porter will play it. Back for Bishop. And Bronco Dura brings it just outside his quarter. Beat the tackle of Davies, but caught around the ankles by Staines and lost a boot in the process. Long bottom. Blake. Ellison. Oh, pass has gone astray. Cronulla come back with it. 32 out. Now here's an opportunity for Cronulla as Miller turns it back inside for O'Connor. Longbottom is down on the ground with cramps, and there are plenty of numbers out here on the left-hand side, and that's where the ball is coming now for Cronulla. They've got plenty of numbers out here as they raid away. It's gone back inside, picked up by Craig Diamond, and Diamond's in to score a Cronulla try.
We'll put it down to Longbottom being down injured.
That's exactly right. He was down and South was short. They were already a man short. They were effectively 2 men short.
Well, Miller started the ball rolling by getting that good pass away out there to Porter. The passing comes quick. You can see the numbers developing out here. I mean, it's a laydown was there. They're going to score a try out to Watson on the back end on the inside to Diamond, who goes over and scores a convincing try. Gavin Miller started at dummy half. He realised South Sydney was short. He realised they had a man down on the ground, and he realised that quick hands would do the job. Well, quick hands have done the job. This is the way it went. Out there to Watson, back on the inside to Diamond, and Diamond's not got anybody in front of him. So that's the way they scored their try.
The 24-year-old Butcher. Craig Diamond, the try scorer for the Sharks. And Michael Blake on the sideline, Bill. Who's he going to replace?
Well, Longbottom's the obvious one. He's got cramps, and I don't think he can continue. Blake's just waiting to get information from the strapper to ensure that Longbottom can't go on with the game. But Longbottom, as you can see, is making his way off.
So Sean Watson, who has 1 from 3 tonight, desperately needs to kick this one to put the Sharks right back into it. He's about 7 metres in from touch, and it's going to go wide to the right-hand side of the post. So the score will remain South Sydney 12 and Cronulla 6.
Billy, another change.
It's Wheeler off, Picken on, and also Ellison off and Lyons back on.
All right, changes all around. Some tired footballers out there, especially in this South Sydney lineup. They've done it tough. About 4 or 5 minutes before the half-time break, they had Darren Maroon sent from the field. Now docking. Cronulla trying to storm home. Converted try to tie this game up. Miller. Out for Staines. For Picken. Ball went out for Bishop. Diamond in a dummy half. Just run strongly. They stood back waiting for him, Souths. Just outside their quarter line. Another raid on its way from Cronulla. Speechley across the ruck for Miller. He has some support there. Hatch, 10 metres out now, last tackle. The Cronulla player was fouled off the ball. O'Connor fumbling the ball. Got into the in goal. And waved dead. The touch judge will come in. There was a Cronulla player, it was O'Connor, a tackle ago that was hammered without the ball.
Yeah, see this again, there's the closeness of it. And, well, I don't know there. O'Connor was taken out of the play. We didn't see that action. Let's have a look at it from a slightly different angle.
Well, there he goes.
There it was. Chisholm was the man.
Interesting to see if Eddie Ward rules strongly on this. The touch judge was quick to come in.
Well, it was only a push after all said and done. It wasn't a tackle. It was there they were.
Well, the penalty has come, and with it, the pressure. As we go down close to the last 5 minutes.
Now they're going to take a tap, obviously. They're not going to take the kick at goal. I reckon they can score a try. Fair enough.
Porter just taps it, goes straight ahead. McGaw's been summoned to the sideline to come off, but he won't leave the field. Dummying from the dummy half. Bishop tried to stretch out. He's got there right next to the post. It's going to tie it up. Just from the dummy half position.
Yes, little Paul Bishop there. He's letting everybody know he scored a try, a critical try too. He won't score any more critical ones than this. Look at him. He goes in and scores it right beside the post, only about a foot away. Bronco Jura's face measured every bit of anguish there that you could ever hope to see. The fullback, he just wasn't able to stop him. And there he goes, the little bloke, and gets the ball. And look at Bronco Jura's face on the left. Every time I look at this fella, I see Tommy Bishop again, 20 years down the track. Still having fights with Noel Kelly, jumping in the air to clown people.
Well, he scored it in the right spot, didn't he? Because Watson, as he attempted conversion, he only has 1 from 4. A lot of those have been very acute angles. But this is right in front, and this is going to tie the football game up here.
Yes, with only minutes to go after this too, because the clock has stopped.
It's an awful kick, but it's just scrambled over. And we're all tied up, 12-all at the football stadium, and approximately 2.5 minutes of play remaining. It's field goal time, of course. Now, South Sydney will want to kick this deep into Cronulla territory and pray that they can get the ball back inside Cronulla's half. So, down for docking. Diamond brings it away.
Good tackle there by Adam O'Neill too.
Was a little man. Now this is a good one from Watson down the touchline. So Cronulla finishing the stronger as Miller moves across field. Picken almost to the halfway mark. Staines slipping it away for Porter, and then back for Picken again. Scramble for possession.
Yeah, Docking put it down, unfortunately. They're all snatching at the football now, trying to do things ultra quick. It's amazing, really, when Cronulla had such a miserable first half that they should try to do things quickly at the end.
Well, one against the feed, I think you'll find that scrum, wasn't it? It was, one against the feed. Very important win by Michael Porter. Hatch straight up the middle.
Yes, they opened up down the ruck.
It's a Cronulla change, Bill.
Magore off, Canvas on in 22.
John Canvas on for Magore. Now Cronulla in field goal position. Getting even closer is Gavin Miller. There's approximately a minute to go. Cronulla can snatch this match right now. Sean Watson charged down. Regathered by Danny Staines, who was crashed to the ground, so they still have another opportunity. Hatch again. Surely they'll kick early now instead of waiting. Surely. Bishop, 10 metres out.
I would now.
Right now is the perfect opportunity. They don't appear to be in that position. Canvas maybe. Canvas is a fellow who kicks field goals, but here's Picken. Picken about 3 metres out. Hatch caught at the dummy half position and knocked on.
Oh dear, oh dear. How dramatic it is. Well, Hatch was the man that spilled position for the Cronulla side there. Now this is South Sydney's last opportunity. One would think they can play out for a draw if they can get the ball from the scrum. They've done that. Bronco Dura goes away up the sideline for a bit of a run.
I think you've got to be a little critical of Cronulla for not getting in better position for that second shot on the field goal. Adam O'Neill.
He's been walked around the park.
Wants to fight everybody. Oh! Cronulla's got a penalty!
Oh, Adam O'Neill's conceded a penalty. This is ridiculous.
Oh, what drama here at the stadium.
Oh, and he's just compounded the error by going up to the referee and giving him a mouthful. Now there is a stupid action.
Oh dear, oh dear. Adam O'Neill may well have cost his side 2 competition points. He still wants to go on with it. Well, look, he'll end up in... Oh, that's silly stuff. Now Mario's got to take control of him.
Jesus. I read every word he said then. I don't know whether you're into that sort of thing, and if I'd been the referee, he would have been straight off.
Yes,
well,
I wouldn't be at all surprised if there's some kind of report given by the referee. Now he's taken time off. Mario Finnick still questioning.
He's been told to go back. Now that's enough, Mario. Just cool it. Cool it.
Well, Billy Anderson, dramatic stuff down there.
Look, the pressure on the goal kicker here would be absolutely unbelievable. 12 all score line. The hooter has gone and Watson's lining this one up. I just wonder what things would be going through his mind at this point.
And I wonder what things are going through Adam O'Neill's mind at the moment. Sean Watson, about 12 metres in from touch, just past the quarter line. A kick that can win the match for his side. And he only has kicked 2 from 5 tonight. Here it is, wasting no time. It's in the air, and he has kicked it, and Cronulla win.
Finish to the game, absolutely astonishing. I can't believe it that a player would concede a penalty like that in the dying moments of the game deliberately. After he was more than a tackle. I mean, there was every chance he was going to get a penalty himself. He gets up swinging punches, and that is ridiculous.
Well, there is Adam O'Neill, who may well have learned a lesson the hard way tonight.
Oh, one he's going to remember for the day he dies.
Similarly, the Saturday match of the day between North Sydney and Balmain at the North Sydney Oval was a vital one for both these sides, Balmain and North Sydney, with the loser probably dropping out, just like South Sydney, in that race for the top 5 spots.